It has been a while since I've been able to push out anything for my YouTube subscribers. However, I came up with a very clever idea. So I went to the best Zenless Zone Zero Discord server there is. It's linked below. And I asked them to write a fan fiction. Bonus points for funny references. And I'm going to do a vote on this video. Whoever gets voted best gets a reward of an internet membership and a sparkly role in our Discord server. So the submissions are in. Let's get right to the content. I just realized how embarrassing it's gonna be to read all of these out, but the show must go on, so let's get into it. So for the first submission, we have Qingyilover, who writes, "Once upon a time, a stupid clanker lived. Her name was Qingyi. She went through so many adventures in her past lives, and she now is a PubSec officer. One day, she was doing her usual duties until a guy with a Qingyi shirt on seeks for her attention. So while he hangs out with his day one Miguel, very popular Twitter user, he decides to kill Miguel, which gets Qingyi to cuff him up. Huge turn on for Qingyi guy. So now he's in the police station before he walks inside the questioning room. Fucking Socrates appears and asks him a question. If trying to crack Qingyi is your power, then what are you without it? So Qingyi guy says, fuck that guy, and he kicks his small ass balls and walks into the questioning room where you see Qingyi in all her glory. Why did you kill this guy Miguel? You say, he's Qingyilover and Cuban, so that's enough for Qingyi to let you free. And finally crack her as killing Qingyilover saved the Council of Qingyi forever. I beg you guys, do not give this guy a free membership as he opened up the story by calling Qingyi a stupid clanker. Just keep in mind, if you did write one and it's a shorter one, it will be in the video. It's just gonna be towards the end because I want to make sure you can get all those long ones out, and I'll make sure you guys get in the video as well. Our next submission is from Smob, who writes, "I'm home," said Qingyilover like every day to his beautiful wife. But today was special. It took a while and a lot of Denny's, but he saved up for something that belonged to the only star in his sky. Qingyi curiously looked up at him from her seat. "You seem excited today," she teased with a finger raised. "I guess, haha," Qingyilover, somewhat shaky, but resolutely responded. He still loved her every single day so much it sometimes feels like it could burst from his very body. And that feeling is only growing. In fact, it right now crystallized into something special, something only for her. He realized a little dark blue box. Qingyi looked up, perplexed for just a moment before realization hit her like a lightning bolt. It escaped her, hands raising to her mouth. "You," she said it with a shaky voice, trying to get her servo straight. In all her years, such a feeling was unknown to her. Yes, she loved him, just like he loved her. But this, today, is this real? Is it happening? Can it happen? How would life be? Such questions overloaded the usually calm Qingyi. Yet she found a solution quickly. She always did. Let's find that out together, she thought resolute. And as the box opened, so opened a new chapter of their shared love. They put in quotations, "Thanks for reading my garbage." That was not garbage. Very good job. I appreciate your submission. The next one is from Qingyilover, so you know it's going to be very interesting. However, I promise to read them all, so this will be read. "So as I plap, unlimited, Cunny works," is how it opens. It was another holeless and unemployed day for all the folks alike in the streets of Discordia. The combos were green, rogs were chirping, and Cunny sewers, big and small, lived in their harmonious goonland. But there was one Qingyilover that stood out from all the rest. His name was Qingyilover. He had lived a treacherous life, his combos were mean, he was hard stuck plat on Overwatch, lie by the way, and worst of all, he was bullied even to this day. Although his friends seemed kind from the outside, it was their actions that cut through their shallow compliments, false attitudes, and personalities. The big bad leader of the group was mean auntie. He would relentlessly play Z tiers in a fucking private server. His name was Bridge. He had the biggest ego out of them all. Anyone he didn't like, he would start eyebrow maxing and relentlessly destroy his enemies. Little old Qingyilover was exhausted by his attitude, but couldn't manage to overcome his fear. of the scary, not gonna say that. It was warm and sunny that day when Bridge made his move. Brother, you're such a filthy ditty blood. This is why I have better eyebrows than you. You could never compete. Although Qingyilover wasn't totally defenseless, he was in a sense. An ABA prodigy, his combos were red. He never dropped them, even though he made it to the leaderboard at one point. That was until times changed. Elo demons started prioritizing their ranks by only using Z tiers in ranked, getting rid of any form of fun left to be had. Bridge and his gang were a part of this group of people. No matter how much Qingyilover would put effort into his red combos, Z tiers overcame him. Heh, goes to show that I'm better, brother. No, you're not. You're a Z tier merchant. But all that changed when nightfall came around. That was the moment it all changed. While endlessly scrolling through gacha forums, he had heard the grapevine of this new Oyoverse game coming out, titled Zenless Zone Zero, and he thought to himself, Oyoverse, that shit is bound to be ass. Until he installed it for himself. The gameplay was fun and engaging. The aesthetics were just on point. Every character felt alive and vivid. Nothing like anything he had seen before. Little did he know, his life would take a drastic turn for the better. And that's when he saw her. Green hair, clanker, short, and holding a staff. Her name was Qingyi. Engrossed by her everlasting, graceful beauty, he wanted nothing more but to base his entire existence around this woman he had just met. Every day from then on, grass looked greener, the sun was brighter. His combos were even redder than before. All the way up to his Overwatch peak, reaching GM. There was not a dull moment in his life with Qingyi, but that would soon come to an end when he showed up. Bridge, not pleased and enraged by this, he threw his shit across the lands with the technique his predecessor Gandhi had taught him. The only thoughts going through his head were Pred. But in the midst of chaos, Qingyilover could care less. He already felt fulfilled in his existence and didn't have a need to acknowledge the world around him. As the lands of Discordia reached its end by the hands of Bridge, Qingyilover and Qingyi moved far, far away to the ends of the world. He built his own kingdom, a council of sorts, a council of Qingyi. His esteemed round table of knights at his side, Suyuan lover, Jane Doe lover, Trigger lover, Aramasa lover, each with different tastes, yet all united by their loyalty to the council. The fateful day came. Alongside his official marriage to Qingyi, he was no longer what he was. His identity died off long ago after swearing his loyalty to Qingyi. I am Qingyilover. Leave that man alone. Our next submission is from Gappy 4 Testicles or Lighter, and he writes, under quiet skies where lanterns grow, two paths met softly, slow by slow. Qingyilover walked with a steady grace, a thoughtful calm upon his face. Qingyi laughed like wind through trees, bright and sharp, yet light and free. Where Qingyilover paused to think things through, Qingyi somehow already knew. He spoke in plans in careful thought. She danced where sudden sparks were caught. Different rhythms, yet somehow their hearts kept time together now. Through crowded streets and silent nights, through small debates and shared delights, they learned the shapes of hopes and fear, and found their answers, drawing near. Qingyilover held the world with care. Qingyi brought wild, starlit air, and in this space their spirits wove. They built a quiet, patient love. That had my face red the whole time reading it. It was slightly embarrassing, I can't lie. Thank you for the submission. Our final long-form submission is from I Try to Be Humble, who writes, Qingyilover has an interesting dynamic with his exquisite wife Qingyi. The question has always lingered. Does it plap or does it clank? A highly debated question which Qingyilover himself was determined to answer. He hops off Overwatch because Zuyuan Lover can't win shit, evident by his wretched performance that results in humiliating losses. All because Zuyuan Lover is horrible at the game. After relentless hours of playing with someone who is absolutely horrible at Overwatch, he decides to take a break and start studying Qingyi. Qingyilover studies Qingyi scrutinizingly, indecisive whether it clinks or plaps. Qingyi catches him glancing at her features and notices he appears to be heavily conflicted about something. She asks him, "Is there something on your mind, my disciple?" He responds with, "Does it plap or does it clink?" Qingyi responds, "I am unsure of what you mean." Qingyilover then conducts additional analysis regarding the question, relentless in his pursuit of a definitive conclusion. He invites Qingyi to play Overwatch 2 with him to further develop his understanding of the intricate question he's retained since the beginning of time. During their session of Overwatch, he realizes it isn't him who is the problem, it is Zenlover's incapability of winning anything. With Qingyi's profound skill and strong teamwork, she and Kunk go on a crazy winning streak, described as none other before. Finally, after hours of uninterrupted gameplay, him and Qingyi take their rest for the night. Both realize how inseparable they are and how devoted they are to each other. Ultimately, Qingyilover's perpetual fixation on his wife Qingyi was limitless, and he no longer asked, "Does it plap or does it clink?" He instead asked, "Does it bounce or does it clap?" I guess. Well, that was the last long submission. Now let's get through some of these shorter and quicker ones. Yizhuan writes, Qingyi meets Qingyilover. She is a clinker. He is a man. He falls in love. She has a Smith & Wesson 28 model, and they love each other. Bliat. Our final one here is Fizfufu, who writes, once upon a time there was Qingyi and Qingyilover, Aqualover as well. A meteor then flew towards the earth at 1,000,000 miles an hour before crashing into it and killing everybody. The end. And that marks my longest video to date, as well as the most interactive, because this was a great project by you guys. You guys put together some great stories. I'm very happy to see what you guys have put out. This is very entertaining. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace out.